Hi, everybody. This is Mark Plunkett, the pastor of Heritage Presbyterian Church, and this is our 2-minute Bible lesson for this week. We're going to be talking about the people known as the Canaanites. Now, first, let's go Old Testament. When the children of Israel, the ones that God had rescued from the Egyptians, when they crossed over the Jordan River into the Promised Land, they had to fight all kinds of people. Now, according to different parts of the Old Testament, they either fought them immediately and conquered them, or they assimilated slowly and over time. But whatever it was, they had to encounter this group of people that was known by all kinds of names, but they were basically known as the Canaanites. And the Canaanites were always painted as the terrible people, the awful people. Oh, their practices were detestable. They worshiped all kinds of weird gods and they did weird things and stuff like this. And so it's automatically set up in the Old Testament that the Israelites are the good guys and the Canaanites are the bad guys. Even in the New Testament, there was a story according to Matthew and Mark. Now, Mark referred to the woman as a Syrophoenician. But anyway, same kind of person, a Canaanite who came to Jesus. And she asked Jesus to heal her child. And Jesus even said to her, "Woman, the food for the children of Israel shouldn't be shared with dogs." Basically calling her a dog. And the woman said, "But sir, even dogs eat the scraps that fall from the table." And Jesus was so impressed that he said, your child has been healed. You have great faith. So even in the New Testament, the Canaanites were automatically seen as the bad guy, the terrible, the outcast, the weirdos. Funny thing, though, ask yourself a question. Do you think God loved the Canaanites? Do you think God loved the Canaanites? They were his children too. The Egyptians were his children. The Amorites were his children. The Romans were his children. The Greeks were his children. All the people of the world are children of God, whether they recognize and love God or not. So the Canaanites, although they're always painted as the bad guys, they were children of God too. Think about that. Amen.